Erstes deutsches Fernsehen, ARD.
If you see a student film, it's really very different from a mainstream movie. Sitting next to people who are not so used to cinema, who ask me, what is that actually? What is that? I said, a film? But how does it look like? Well, it's a student film, so I think they're still doing different things, and contrarily to what is reproached to them, they're not only doing references for television or Netflix or something.
Das Wichtige bei dem Filmschoolfest sind mehrere Aspekte. Das Come-Together von unterschiedlichen jungen Filmemachern aus der ganzen Welt. Wunderbare Kurzfilme, verschiedene Inhalte kann man sich ansehen und bekommt somit ein Fenster in die Welt hinaus geöffnet. Und was die nachfolgende Generation im Moment umtreibt thematisch, das sieht man beim Filmschoolfest. Es gibt keinen besseren Ort, um einmal mit kurzen Filmen hinaus in die Welt zu treten. Das findet genau diese Woche jetzt statt.
Ja, das finde ich besonders wichtig für den Filmstandort München, weil natürlich nur aus den vielen, vielen Kreativen, die am Anfang ihrer Karriere stehen, die deswegen auch vielleicht eine besondere Offenheit haben, die auch noch nicht so in Raster gepresst sind, da entsteht das, was dann später mal wirklich auch unsere Kulturstadt voranbringen kann. Deswegen müssen wir das unterstützen, deswegen müssen wir diesen Humus, aus dem dann große Filmkultur entsteht, auch gut pflegen. Das ist meine feste Überzeugung und deswegen machen wir das auch von der Landeshauptstadt.
Ton läuft. Quiet, please. Piep. Kamera läuft. Und bitte. Cut! Ruhe bitte, wir drehen. 5-4, die 39. 7-5, take 39, Mark. Danke, aus.
How you should do it in your own way by knowing the other ways that people did before you.
I met myself in very different places, and it took me to my edge in many ways.
There is something very good in studying in film school, and something very closing. Like when you're studying in film school, you're studying rules, and when you are by yourself, you don't have any rules.
Sometimes I have this sensation that I've learned nothing, but it's not true. I think one of the best things I learned is to work with people and to deal with people all the time.
Film school was great in that it gave me the confidence to say no.
I tell you what, because my relationship with film school were complex. I left in the middle because I thought after 3 years that you can't learn cinema in school. You can only learn by doing and working.
The power that you need to get from yourself to make a movie, because it's not easy. It's not easy to write, it's not easy to produce, and it's not easy to edit.
It takes more than just one person to make a film. It's a group thing, and so you have to be able to rely on other people and also be reliable. It's not just the one woman or man show.
Was ich an der Uni gelernt habe, ich gehe jetzt an meine Sachen alles total anders. Also ich sehe die Sache irgendwie nicht so, wie es andere Leute sehen.
Und bitte. Cut!
Wait, I'm sure that I know, but I don't know.
Oh, tough question. Actually, recently I had this German film festival in Singapore, but I don't remember the German names, unfortunately.
What's the last German film I've seen? No, that's not fair to do it like this.
Many, but just now it's a bit tricky.
It's a good question. Is Herzog German? Werner Herzog? Is he German?
Herzog.
I know his movies. And I guess Lars von Trier is not German.
I think the fuck, it's about Hitler in the underground.
God, I know one, Goodbye Lenin, is that German? That's German, right? Obviously, yeah.
There's one film that really marked me, is right to say that? Okay. I think I was 12 or 13 and I saw Das Experiment.
I think the last one I saw was Tony Erdmann, but one of my favorite film directors is Fassbinder.
Goodbye Lenin. And I really, 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 really liked it.
There's a Fassbinder movie that I studied while I was making Night Call called The Bitter Tears of Petra.
I think I saw Metropolis, fairly old, and Ran Lola Ran, really like that.
Das Boot, it's German, right?
The film Victoria from a couple of years ago, I loved that film so much. I remember it's like, oh my God, can you believe that film? Can you believe how they did it?
In Israel, a lot of people say that the German language is a little bit frightening. And I actually like the German language from these movies.
In unserem Kino des Unheimlichen sahen Sie den amerikanischen Spielfilm Poltergeist 2, die andere Seite. Ja, und damit, verehrte Zuschauer, ist das Programm des Bayerischen Fernsehens für heute beendet.